Hello Aesthetic Primal back again with a new video. It recently came to my notice that hunter eyes are a trending topic on the internet, so I decided to make a video about the subject. This video will be a full guide on what hunter eyes are and how you can obtain them. Enough time wasted, let's get right into the video. Let's start off with what hunter eyes even are. Hunter eyes are a type of eyes that look like the eyes of feline animals or other predators. These type of eyes are the opposite of prey eyes, which are round eyes which look like they are from prey animals. Hunter eyes are the most attractive eyes for males. For women, they are also desired, although not as much. Hunter eyes are a combination of multiple things. These things are deep-set eyes, lots of bone mass around the eyes, a neutral or positive canthal tilt, bare to none upper eyelid exposure, and thick eyebrows and eyelashes. Prey eyes are characterized by almost exact opposite features of hunter eyes, with bulging eyes that stick forward, lack of bone mass around the eyes, a negative canthal tilt, lots of upper eyelid exposure, and thin eyebrows and eyelashes. It's important to note that you can have a mix of both features since prey eyes and hunter eyes are a spectrum and not definitive. So now I am going to explain all these components of hunter eyes and how you can get them. Starting with number 1, depth. The first aspect I will be going over is how deep set the eyes are. As I already told you, hunter eyes are set very deep in the skull while prey eyes bulge forwards, making them look bigger. What if I told you this is an adaptation of your body? Bulging eyes are a result of the body trying to create more peripheral vision. But why would your body want to create more peripheral vision? This all stems from an imbalance in the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system has two states: the parasympathetic state, also called the PSNS, and the sympathetic state, also called the SNS. The PSNS is the state which is activated when you are sleeping, eating, resting, or just chilling in general. The SNS is activated when you are stressed, scared, or anxious. Have you ever seen the eyes of a prey animal? They are not deep set at all, are round, and they sit at the sides of the face. This is because if eyes bulge forward, there is more peripheral vision, and it will be easier for the prey to spot the predator that is hunting them. This picture explains it best. The SNS is the state a prey animal like a rabbit or a deer would be in 24/7 because they need to be alert for animals hunting for them. This is why almost all prey animals also have prey eyes. Makes sense, does it? Now think about a predatory animal like a lion. This animal doesn't need to be scared of anyone, and is almost never stressed. That's why it can sleep 20 hours a day. This animal will mostly be in a PSNS state, which is more restful, and helps with bone growth, tongue posture, nose breathing, and more. People with hunter eyes have something in common with the lion, which is that they are low stress, while people with prey eyes have something in common with prey animals, which is that they are very stressed almost all of the time. Bulging eyes are a result of a disrupted autonomic nervous system which is too much SNS-oriented, meaning that prey eyes are a result of someone that is very stressed even when they don't need to be stressed. Overactivation of the SNS and imbalances in the autonomic nervous system mostly stem from a wrong breathing pattern or nutrient deficiencies. Think about a situation where you would be very stressed, like when a polar bear or a lion would be chasing you. How would you breathe in such a situation? You would be breathing very fast and through your mouth. Fast breathing is what makes you stressed, and being stressed makes you breathe faster. People with prey eyes tend to be mouth breathers who breathe very fast, which is causing an overactivation of the sympathetic nervous system. This activation of the SNS in turn leads to a forward head posture to open the airways for more oxygen, you not being able to mew because you are mouth breathing, and even inflammation behind the eyes, which also pushes them forwards. You can train your breathing using the Buteyko method. Advanced Buteyko Institute is a great app to get started with it. Then besides breathing pattern, the SNS can also be overactivated by nutrient deficiencies. While every deficiency in a particular nutrient makes you more stressed, the ones that are most important are magnesium, calcium, and zinc. But don't think this is everything. Cholesterol, collagen, vitamin A, D, E, K, and all the B vitamins are also important along with other minerals. Focus on a whole food diet with traditional meals. So, if you have focused on your breathing and been getting your nutrients in, there's a big chance you will already feel calmer, which means that your SNS is now less activated, and you are more in the PSNS. Number 2, bone mass. The second component of hunter eyes is the bone mass. Bone mass around the eyes is a dimorphic feature, meaning that the amount of bone mass somebody has is mostly determined by their gender, and more specifically the difference in hormonal profiles the two genders have. Males have much more bone mass for the simple fact that they have more androgens such as DHEA, testosterone, and DHT. These hormones do this by upregulating the expression and binding of IGF-1, which in turn boosts bone mass. To summarize, androgens are what causes the difference in bone mass in male and female, and if you want to gain more bone mass around the eyes, androgens are a key component to it. So how do you boost androgens quick, easily, and cheap? Well, the cheapest way to do it would be getting raw, unfiltered sunlight on your testicles. Yes, you heard that right. Getting sunlight on your testicles will actually boost your androgens. This is because sunlight contains NIR and infrared light, which boosts energy production in the mitochondria. When you expose the mitochondria of the gonads to sunlight, they will in turn have more energy to use for the production of testosterone. In fact, this will lead to an increase of at least 200%, which has been shown in a study from 1939. The easiest way to boost testosterone is by simply sleeping better, and perhaps more if you don't sleep enough. I personally don't believe in the 8 hours of sleep thing since everyone needs different amounts of sleep. I generally aim for 9 to even 10 hours myself since I'm an athlete and really need the recovery. If you struggle to fall asleep, I recommend you block as much blue light as possible before going to bed. This can be done by turning the screen of your phone orange or even wearing blue light blockers. Besides that, I also like to drink a chamomile tea right before going to bed and like to tape my mouth during my sleep. If these tips haven't worked, I suggest you follow my Instagram where I will be dropping a sleep post on soon. Then the quickest way to boost your testosterone would be by taking my favorite supplements, which are Shilajit and Royal Jelly. Because of the fulvic acid, trace minerals, and C60 which are present in Shilajit, and the upregulation of enzymes which turn DHEA into testosterone from Royal Jelly, these two are the best when it comes to all testosterone-boosting supplements. Besides their testosterone-boosting capability, these supplements also give you a sparkle in your eyes, help detox your body of garbage which you obtained from drinking tap water, and will even boost your energy levels. Check caption below to see where you can get these supplements. If you want a more comprehensive and detailed guide on how to boost your androgens, not just to get more bone mass, but also more muscle, more energy, and becoming more attractive towards the opposite sex, then you need to check the caption too. Number 3. A neutral or positive canthal tilt. A neutral or positive canthal tilt is influenced by the position of the maxilla, cheekbones, and temporal bones. How to fix their position? Simple, correct posture, breathing, and tongue posture will over time allow your facial bones to shift. The key to mastering these 3 components would be balancing your autonomic nervous system, like I already explained, and also a few tricks such as tongue chewing. Tongue chewing is when you press a chewing gum flat on the roof of your mouth. This puts a lot of pressure on the upper palate and will push the maxilla forwards and upwards, creating a more positive canthal tilt. The next technique would be massaging your masseters. I have talked about this a lot of times at length because it's simply that important. The masseters are attached to the cheekbones and corners of the eyes. When the masseter muscles are tight, which they are in most individuals, they will pull the corners of the eyes down and create a more negative tilt. This also sits at the root of asymmetries. In most cases, you can massage your masseter muscles by putting your index finger on the inside of the masseter muscle and your thumb on the outside. Then squeeze out all adhesions and knots, and you will feel some relief. Make sure you do this thoroughly because the masseters can generate 400 pounds of force, which is what the average Nile crocodile weighs. Trust me, you don't want the weight of a Nile crocodile pulling on your cheekbones because that will definitely change the shape of your face. So don't forget to relax your masseters. Number 4. Eye hooding. Eye hooding is the layer of skin that hides your upper eyelid. Not everyone has this, but most with hunter eyes do. This thing is more important than it seems since a visible upper eyelid can make someone look tired and malnourished. It's very often seen that when people become vegan and malnourished, they get hollow eyes with tons of upper eyelid exposure. Eye hooding is one of the key components of hunter eyes. So how do you get them? There are only 3 things important for eye hooding. Number 1 is the thickness of the brow ridge and the position of the maxilla, which we already discussed. Number 2 is good sleep, which we also discussed. Number 3 is something we haven't talked about already, which is collagen maxing. Well, at least not in this video. Collagen maxing works because the hooding above the upper eyelid is made out of collagen itself. This is why you want to maximize the production of collagen, which you do by increasing intake of vitamin C, copper, zinc, and other nutrients. But of all these nutrients, the most important thing would be to obtain the 4 amino acids which make up collagen, which are glycine, alanine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are rich in gelatinous foods like bone broth or marrow, organ meats, cartilage, connective tissues, and gelatin powder. Gelatin powder is my favorite since it's so convenient to use. When consuming, drop in 3 tablespoons with some hot water and you will be able to drink it. Make sure you don't consume it late at night or with any food containing calcium. Then last, but not least,
Number 5. Eyelashes and eyebrows. Do not neglect these. The lashes and brows can make or break an eye area and are maybe the most important component when it comes to hunter eyes. Just look at this picture of Sean O'Pree down below.
This is one of the best male models ever, and with average eyebrows and eyelashes, he looks terrible. I am willing to say that lashes and brows are the most important aspect when it comes to having hunter eyes. So how do you make sure you have the best lashes? By having a fast metabolism. T3 is the hormone which boosts growth of the eyebrows and eyelashes, and the higher your T3 is, the thicker and longer your brows and lashes are. The way to get high T3 is by getting a fast metabolism. My best tips would be for you to stop consuming seed oils and consume more coconut oil. Besides that, I also recommend you to increase your intake of raw honey and start walking barefoot on grass. Again, if you want more detailed tips about improving metabolism, don't be shy to visit my Instagram. Then if you are too lazy to do this to improve metabolism, I would just recommend you to apply some castor oil on the brows and lashes every night before you go to sleep. Castor oil works great to improve hair growth and thickness, so you will probably see results within a week. Now we have come to number 6 on how to get hunter eyes, which is liking and subscribing. Apparently, scientific studies have shown that if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow the steps I just listed, you will suddenly have the most amazing looking hunter eyes. Since there is only one way to find out if it's true, make sure you smash those buttons and don't miss my next video. See you guys next time.